I think. um, so, hello everybody, and welcome to the A Space.
Ooh, that was cool.
I know. I'm still so excited that I figure out how to do this. I am joined here with Rish and Ron,
Hello.
Hi.
and we're gonna do some live reading sprints. Rish, do you want to tell us what you're reading?
So I'm gonna start a new book today. Just a moment. I found my Kindle. So it's. Let me see. How do I get the cover to show? It's this one. I don't know if the glare's a bit too much, but okay. It's called The Viscount Debacle by Winter Blackthorn. A friend recommended it to me. It seems to be basically just your general Regency romance. Only one of the MCs is Ace, and both are men. So it looks to be fun and a quick read. So yeah.
Okay. And Ron?
I am like less than a chapter into Tash Hart's Tolstoy, which I've heard is very good. Right now, I have no opinion.
No. I'm gonna read Jughead Volume 1 by Chip Starsky and Erica Henderson. I also just started like yesterday. I'm like 5 pages in, so I also don't have any opinion yet. Although the art so far has been really enjoyable. Like it's easy to see people's expressions and stuff and see what's happening, which I struggle with sometimes in comic books, especially like those fantasy and sci-fi is really difficult for me to read some for some reason. I don't know why.
Is that
Um,
the new Jughead? Like ever since they confirmed he's Ace?
Yes, I think
Oh, nice.
I don't remember. Well, I think that he is Aero Ace. Yeah, I think you're right. The 2015 one by the friends of the people that wrote this, I think were the ones that confirmed he was Aero Ace, but I'm not sure. I haven't read those actually. Julia
I'm not
here. Hi, Julia.
certain. Hi, Julia. But no,
Um,
I because the only Archie comics I can find around, like at least in the physical version, are the older ones. So,
mhm.
like the 70s, 80s. So they're very clear in not mentioning anyone's sexuality at all, unless it's like Archie running after girls.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there may be some like more stereotypical things, or not stereotypical, more like things like Jughead being more into food than girls or something, and that's like where Aero Ace people read that, and that's like, oh, mood, and then later on it being canonically confirmed. So that might
Yeah.
be happening. Oh, Julia.
Julia, just yeah.
Julia says, I Googled and they said it's confirmed in volume 4 of this reboot that you're reading. Okay, so this is the spin off of the reboot, and the reboot is from 2005, and this one 2016.
cool.
Hey, PJ.
Okay, hello. Um, People who are in the chat, do you want to tell me what you're reading? I'm curious. Ron, what have you read so far for the Ace Race?
I finished Eliza and Her Monsters like immediately, and then I got distracted from my actual TBR, and I'm listening to the audiobook of Sawkill Girls, which I read last year, because
Mhm.
it's just good spooky season
Yeah.
vibes, and I was like, I need an
I
Ace
love that book.
spooky book. Yeah, I really like it too.
I love that book.
Did you like Eliza and Her Monsters?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
good.
I like worked methodically on the first half and then read the second half all in one night. which was a mistake because I was up until 3 a.m. and then forgot I had to get up early the next morning. So I was like dead all day.
Oh. Rish, have you read any books for the Ace Read?
So I reread the oh my god, the name's Elatsoi. Right. I reread Elatsoi because I just love that book a lot. And I think this is my third or fourth reread. And then I did To Be Taught If Fortunate. It's not like explicitly ace on paper. It's really not something that focuses on like romantic relationships at all. It's a bit more philosophical, but like I definitely had canon a couple of them as ace, so I'm counting that as part of my ace-based read. And then I'll be starting Viscount Debacle today, of course.
Which one?
The Viscount Debacle.
I
the
haven't heard of that one.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna start with today. It's by an author called Winter Blackthorn. And it's a Regency romance. Both the main characters are male, and based on. So I was read the book by a friend of mine, and they said that one of the main characters is Ace. So it looks like it'll be fun, like a typical trashy romance, which is a genre I really love.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've got my fingers crossed it'll be fun. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Cicely says, I'm pretty close to the end of Summer Bird Blue, so I'm hoping I'll finish it today. Okay. We read that for the book club half a year ago. I hope you like it. And PJ, I almost bought a cute middle grade Christmas book, but then I saw it was by J.K. Oh, the yeah. I hope you didn't buy it. Well, obviously not.
Oh wow,
Julia,
that's a lot, Julia.
A Storm of Swords, The Matchmaker's Lonely Heart, The Voice of the Dawn, Treader, Joan of Arc, Dreams Lie Beneath, Phantom Heart, Desperate Measures.
And
Do
those
not
are not
start a new book. Please finish Joan of Arc.
I am like similarly reading a ton of books right now, but I put them all on hold for this month so that I can just focus on Ace books. And also I have one book I need to read for the podcast I do for anyone who doesn't.
Julia,
Which book?
Sorry. Julia, if you're talking about the book I'll be starting today, the Regency romance, the author is called Winter Blackthorn. I'll just drop the name in private chat. Nene, so you can put it up on the main chat.
I hope that works. I don't know if I can put it up, but I can type it out, I think.
Ooh, put up the comment that just dropped.
You guys are really good fast readers, because
oh wow,
I didn't even finish reading the whole one. It's just yeah. So I've Elatsoi, so good.
Okay, and about to start a new ebook. Just finished How Not to Summon Your True Love.
I actually know an author who knows Darcy Little Badger, who wrote Elatsoi. So I was like, hey, we read that book for the Ace Book Club and people like loved it. And he was like, cool, I'll tell her. So I'm very excited about that, but I haven't seen him since then. So
Rish had a you tell.
Yeah, so I'm in a book club. We meet like once a week, and theoretically we're a gothic book club. Realistically, it's whatever our chaotic little hearts dream of, and then we'll like pretend it's gothic. We fail miserably at like sticking to the theme. So one of the books we read was Elatsoe, and before that, I read some of Darcy's short stories. And we were lucky enough to have Darcy do like author visits for both of them, the short stories and the book itself, and it was really good fun. Like, we got to talk to Darcy about the book and like a lot of the ideas that went into it, especially since she's writing as a Lipin Apache writer and not like she's coming from that tradition. So we got to talk to her a lot about the history that went into it and the little things she added just to like point out all of that history. So that was lots of fun. I can't wait
Yes.
for her next book. It's
Yeah, I'm
coming out
excited for it
this
too.
year, I
Yeah.
think.
I think that has asexual representation as well, or at least I've
Mhm.
added it to the list, so it must it must have. So maybe we can start doing the first batch of reading. Batch? No, the first reading sprint. I can put on a banner. Let's say we'll read till 25 past. So read for 14 minutes. Yeah?
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. And we're done, I think. I hope not in a mid sentence, anybody. How did you two reading go? That wasn't a sentence. How did you two's reading go?
Good. I think I got
Yeah.
like a couple of chapters done. I can't tell like easily how many pages I'm in since it's
Mhm.
Kindle. But yeah, that's like pretty good.
A couple of chapters in 50 minutes?
Sorry. This is a pretty fast book, honestly. I think like if I was reading 2 hours straight without interruptions, I'd probably be finished with it.
Okay.
I read 12 pages.
That's good.
I'm
That's
completely
about my
fair.
pace as well. Like a little. Normally, when I read, it's a little over a minute per page. So yeah, I'm not really like the fast reader. I don't know how much I read because it's a comic book, and I don't know why, but the pages aren't mentioned, which should
Oh, that's
be. Yeah, normally. So I don't know how many pages the whole book is, which I want to know.
annoying.
But it's really
Like
fun so far. It's like,
oh,
what
one of
did you
the
say?
reasons I that's one of the reasons Kindle annoys me. Like when you try figuring out how many pages there are, it just says like LOC whatever. And like it starts off at LOC 1200 something, and I'm like, I'm not starting off at page 1200. I know this for a fact. So like
Yeah.
I can never tell like, how long a Kindle book is unless I have it physical book or like on my iBook as well. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's annoying. I
That seems like
sometimes
the
read.
best option, Julia. Julia's mentioned she read 17 pages and
Yeah.
did a random number generator to pick the book she's reading.
Well, which one did you end up reading? I gotta know. Um, Amber says you can usually touch the
Oh,
tuner and it'll cycle through the page number percentage and the LOC.
I did
I
not
love
know.
it when ebooks do percentages because that's how I
yeah.
always read books. I always try, okay, now I'm 83% in, and I love reading books like
But
that.
thanks for the hack, Campbell. I'll definitely try it during the next sprint and see where I'm at.
Julia ended up reading Phantom Heart, a Phantom of the Opera retelling. That sounds cool. I've never seen Phantom of the Opera, which I should change.
Yeah, that's probably my
Mine.
favorite musical.
So I went. So the one time I was in the States, I went a little musical crazy. So I saw Mamma Mia. I saw
Mhm.
this musical called If Then, which had just premiered on Broadway. So it was
Okay.
fun because like we still had all the main cast, like the first
Mhm.
cast. And with my sister, when my parents were doing like date night, the two of us went for Phantom of the Opera. My sister enjoyed it thoroughly. I fell asleep. I think I was just like tired, but like I was sleeping through the musical.
Oh. Um, PJ asks, "Is it good? I'm in that opera at the end of the month. I could use a fitting novel." What do you mean you're in that opera? I need to know.
Wait, are you
How can
performing
you
in an opera?
be in an opera and not tell me?
That's amazing. Like you're performing in an opera. But
I
Julia,
literally
those were so much fun. The three of them were so much fun. Like Mamma Mia, everyone was singing along,
well,
and
wait. The Phantom of the Opera is not an opera; it's a musical.
yeah,
Yeah. I think it's technically what you could call an operetta because it's,
Okay.
like, so much singing that it's more singing than most musicals have.
that makes so much more sense, PJ.
Oh wait. Oh, the opera at the Phantom of the
Oh,
Opera is
okay.
inspired. by is in Paris, and I'm visiting that. Okay, good. I was scared that they were in opera and didn't tell me because that's would have been uh, no. Can't even imagine it.
I do wonder, like,
I shall
interesting
watch.
question. Like, has anyone done like an opera adaptation of Phantom? Like, they keep on adapting the weirdest things as like operas and musicals. So I was just like wondering, do we have like an opera adaptation of Phantom somewhere?
Okay. PJ says, "Have you heard me sing? How would I be in an opera?" I've been in an opera where I played the premiere because I could scream the loudest. I played a ghost and a puppet, but the ghost had to scream. So you don't have to sing if you can scream pretty well.
I mean, I mean, the advantage of an opera over like a musical is that I'm not sure how much of the audience will be able to understand what you're saying
Oh yeah.
slash singing. So like,
Well, the opera, I've played in 3 operas, and it's like the national opera in the Netherlands, and they have subtitles, but then not subtitles, like above, so you can understand what they're saying. But not all opera things do that. Once I watched an opera in Germany, and it was 2 hours or maybe more of just total confusion.
do they have like live shows as well?
What did you say?
Do they have like the subtitle thing for live shows as well?
For live? Yeah, for live shows. Yeah.
Oh wow, I've never like seen that anywhere.
Yeah, I thought it was like everybody did that, but um apparently not. Amber, wait, was it Amber? Just checking. Yeah. Amber said, "I started A Bond Unbroken by N.J. Lisk. It's a sapphic Omega-verse novella, only 61 pages. One of the main characters is Ace." I don't know if I have that on my list, so I shall be writing this down. Bond.
No, that sounds really interesting. Like, Omega-verse has always been like smutty fanfic for me, so I'm really curious to see how the author's gonna do it with an ace main character.
Okay. Julia says it's a contemporary retelling with a haunted house, and it's fun because it's not outstanding yet. I'm like 70 pages in. Would it not be fun if it's outstanding?
Oh no, she's
It's
she's
fun,
saying
but
that it's
not outstanding yet.
Oh, I get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
because, but sorry. Um, yeah, well, maybe you can play in the opera that I was in.
Do that. Call the Dusseldorf Opera. I'm sure it'll be like. I'm sure they're looking for like good screaming
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Just
I
call
was
them to
about to
scream
say
into the phone.
that would work.
Yeah, just
That would
my
work.
audition. Hello, I'm here to audition for the role of Ghost. And start screaming. Oh, I learned by going to the opera that I'm nearsighted because I went when I was like 10 with my mom and asked her, "How do you know what they're saying?" Wait, I don't get it.
Next comment down.
Next comment. Next
There's
comment.
the
And
rest
she
of the
was like,
story.
"You read that?" And I was like, You can read that?" Oh, okay, so there was
I learned I was nearsighted on a road trip because we were playing like a game where you have to spot things on street signs, and I could never see the street sign till we were like pretty close to it. And my professor who was driving, because it was like a school trip, was like, "Ron, go to the eye doctor."
Yeah.
We used to have like free eye tests in school, and so one of them had me like, I need specs. I have no idea whether I'm nearsighted or farsighted. I just know I need these to function, or else like I can't see anything. And then I went And they were like, yeah, okay, you totally need like glasses. And I think I spent a year in school not wearing them because I'm like, but I can see clearly without them. Spoiler, I could not see clearly
Yeah.
without them.
That's what I'm really curious about too, Rish. Most Omegaverse stuff is pure smut. What does Omegaverse mean?
So it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's mainly a fan fiction trope that divides the world into like three categories: alpha, omega, and
Mm-hmm.
beta. So beta is like regular humans. And they're usually not really focused on at all in most Omegaverse stories, unless like people are specifically trying to break tropes. It's usually like alpha omega bonds where, like Amber said, most Omegaverse stories are pure smart. So it's usually given in the sense of the alpha is the top and the omega is the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
or like the person who's doing the penetration versus the person who's being penetrated. A
Okay.
little explicit, but honestly,
Yeah.
99% of Omegaverse stuff you'll read is
Okay.
completely explicit, which is why I'm really curious how
It's in 60
the author,
pages.
yeah,
Oh,
and within
yeah.
the TSMC.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Thank you for explaining. It was much more explicit than I thought.
I should have put an explicit warning at the start of it, but like, yeah,
I gotta rewatch this
this
show.
is true. This is true.
Oh.
Just look at Roger's face. Don't look at mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Hi, Roger. Roger's the skeleton behind Ron.
Yes.
Yes. He has an ace flag, which you can't really see from this distance, but
You can
Yeah,
actually. It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
okay.
When you
And I
say it,
just can't
you
see it
yeah.
because my window is so tiny on my own screen.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Yes, and he's reading Hazel's Theory of Evolution, which is the book club pick for November and December, by the way, which isn't announced yet, but yeah. Oh, bring
Bring
him
him
closer.
closer.
Ron's face or the skeleton?
The skeleton, I think.
Okay, good. He's joining us.
I mean, if Roger's participating in this Prince, you're right, Julia. And G, he should definitely be like completely full on participating.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to say anything about how much he's read, though. Maybe he's embarrassed. Or maybe he doesn't
Oh,
want to
it's
make other
okay.
people feel bad because he like read half the book already.
Yeah.
Okay, we won't put him on the spot at all.
He also has glasses on. Do you think he
Yes, those are
participates?
my old glasses from when I first got glasses.
Okay.
I'm
It's a
very impressed
hand-me-down.
that you managed to keep them. I replay the last time I had to like change glasses altogether was because I accidentally sat on them and they were kind of squashed. So
These current glasses are glued together because of exactly that.
Oh.
I squashed my glasses on vacation. And I'm like, what do I do with this now? I can't like go to see an eye doctor person and I have to wait for 15 days. How do I see things?
Oh no. I
Yeah.
used to have
So,
two
yeah.
pairs, but I completely lost one pair. So like my old plan was then,
I'm
oh, I
like-
have a backup pair, but
I'm debating whether I should get a backup pair because I had to get these like cleaned and it
Mhm.
took an hour. And the people at the glasses shop were like, oh, just leave them. It's like afternoon today. You can get them in the morning tomorrow. And I'm like, and what do I do for half a day? I mean, like, how am I supposed to function? I'm
Yeah.
blind. without them. So yeah.
I would be so scared if I had glasses that I would constantly sit on them because I break everything with my butt. That sounds weird.
That's completely fair. So, since I fall asleep and the glasses are on the bed next to me, I wake up and I'm like, the first thing I do is like, did I break them in my sleep? Did I roll over and squash them while I was asleep?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wake up every morning because of the sounds in the house, but I still want to sleep. So I at 6 a.m. I wake up and then I put on my headphones, my noise canceling headphones, but they're in my bed when I go to sleep, so that I can just like find them,
Yeah.
with my eyes closed. And I'm also very scared that I break them in my sleep. But let's do another reading sprint for 19 minutes. So read until oh no, wait, that's half an hour. That I put half an hour.
Read until 0,
This
0. Yeah.
okay, makes sense. I'm very bad at the clock. That doesn't make sense. you know.
I'm
Somebody Amber said my eyes are so bad. The last time I ordered contacts, the
oh
employee
no.
optometrist asked me if she could escort me to the bathroom to put them on because she didn't think I'd be able to find it. How do you two read so fast? You feel like I don't keep anything in my bed except blankets.
I'm stressing me out. Like I stress me out like constantly.
Yeah. Here, PJ has grandma energy. Oh no, wait. I have grandma energy. But yeah, never mind. It was And we're done, I think. I got a little tired of reading, so I started crocheting.
Completely fair. Completely fair.
So I think Amber, who is in the chat, finished their book, or at least I saw on Discord.
Oh, hey, you finished your book. How was it, Amber?
Also, what book was it? I don't remember.
How to summon.
It was the
How not
Omega.
to summon your true love, right?
Oh, okay.
No, Amber started a Bond Unbroken.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's another person in the chat then. No. Okay. Maybe I missed something.
Julia says you have a superpower.
Yes. Well, those are big chapters if it takes you 20 minutes for a chapter. Right? No, that's normal. Never mind. That's a good sized chapter. Well, I'm glad it's working out for you. Yeah, okay. Amber says, yes, it's me. I finished that one right before we started the sprint. So, oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just a ball of confusion. I thought I heard someone. Okay, no, it's nothing. Peachy says, I only have 30 pages left in my book. Which book are you reading, though? Did you tell us that? No, right?
She did. She's reading. Oh, sorry.
She
She.
just pronounced her they, them. And
I didn't catch your pronouns, Amber. Oh, I'm so sorry for
wait,
misgendering you.
okay, yeah. Amber's
Yeah.
pronouns are they, them.
They mentioned they're reading A Bond Unbroken, the Sapphic Omega verse
Oh, yeah.
novella
Yeah.
we were talking about.
Julie says, I've been reading 1 or 2 chapters each sprint. That's good that
Which book
it's
are you
consistent.
reading, PJ? PJ says there's only 30 pages left in that book. I'm not sure what book you're reading, though.
I'm reading No One Is Talking About This. I haven't heard of that. No one.
I think I might have read it. Let me check my library.
Seems like a lot of people are talking about this right now.
No one is talking. That was a good one. Okay, I'm just gonna check. I think...
That's nice. Only 40 pages left. Yep, I read 38 pages of it during the last sprint. The pages are really short. Okay. It's kind of poetry prose about being on the internet. Is it gay? Is the question.
Valid.
The cover of that
Valid.
is gorgeous. Yeah, the cover has, well, there's 2 covers that I'm seeing. One's in the clouds with a rainbow, and the other one is like an oval that's really cool with like an optical illusion.
Yeah, I'm looking at that one right now. It is cool.
Oh, it's not gay. It looks gay with with the rainbow. Okay, so I think this was the last sprint because I'm getting pretty tired. Julia says, I like the oval one a lot. Yeah, me too. It's really cool. It's really unique. But it doesn't like scream what type of genre it is. So, and PJ says, if anyone wants to read that, maybe check out some content warnings before that. Thank you for that. And
Oh
Amber,
wow, that's amazing.
I just looked up. No one is talking about this, and it says by the author of Priest Daddy LMAO. What a title!
I think Priest
Amazing.
Daddy might be an autobiography. I think I might have seen that in the autobiography section where I work. But I could also be
Amber.
making that.
Amber, how was your book? I'm really interested to know how the Sapphic Ace Omega verse went.
Oh, wait, I just showed that. Sorry.
Priest Daddy is a memoir. I was right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that cover
It's
with
still
the
amazing.
Did you see the cover of the cat of Priest Daddy?
No. What?
It's really cool.
The cover I'm seeing is just like someone's neck, and there's a necklace that says Priest Daddy in cursive, which I don't think is even the cover that we have at my store. So
I'm seeing 3 different covers. Oh, 4 different covers now.
Oh, I see the cat with the necklace, the green cat, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see the cat one. I like
really
that one.
cool with all the birds flying out of it.
Yeah. It's very Dr. Seuss art style to me, at least.
I'd have to look up Dr. Seuss. I know who it is, but I can't like recall.
Okay, I was like,
oh yeah, maybe. I'm a little more than halfway through. It's interesting. The alpha is the ace character. The omega is her best friend, and they just confess their feelings for each other.
Oh, that's fun. I think I'm going to read that once I'm done with my current book because it sounds really interesting.
So I think I'm gonna end the broadcast because I'm almost falling asleep. Thank you all.
What time is it for you, Nick?
What did you say?
What time is it for you?
What time is it for you there?
It's 5 o'clock, but I have chronic fatigue syndrome, so I can't stay up.
Oh, that's
I have to take naps. But thank you all who came and watched, and thank you to Rishika and Ron for co-hosting. You were lovely to have. So yeah,
thanks for warning, Amber. Amber's put a warning for what we're talking about.
Okay, that's good to know. And hopefully there will be more reading sprints next weekend, and if not, then it's the weekend thereafter. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Bye.